Dixon to Leslie, alternately expressing collectors. Looks good though on the eastbound 409, heading towards the 401 from the 680 Traffic Center. Carlin Donahue.
We're getting construction coming in already. We've got southbound 400 at Highway 9, a right lane blocked out, and not causing a delay. It might start to though, so we'll keep it monitored. Southbound on the 404, it's still busy south of Finch down to Winford. Northbound on the DVP 404, busy Don Mills to York Mills. Now westbound Gardner's heavy approaching Sherburne to west of Strawn. West QEW delays from Royal Windsor to Trafalgar. And eastbound on the QE Gardner, we've got delays approaching Dorval to the Ford plant, and then from Huron-Ontario to Dixie. We also have a crash right now eastbound on the Gardner, approaching Parkside. The left lane is blocked off. That's causing a backup from Kipling in the Express to approaching Parkside. Then delays from Jameson to east of Dufferin, and on City Street, southbound Kipling, all lanes still blocked at Bloor for a collision. Get up to $1,350 in value when you bank with HSBC. Visit hsbc.ca/switch. Conditions apply. Offer ends September 27th. Now with a look at your forecast.
Today already, and that's pretty much it. I mean, very minimal risk, so maybe keep your eyes out. But really what we're watching is for tomorrow, where we do have the risk of some isolated thunderstorms here in southern Ontario that could be intense, all fueled by that heat.
32 for tomorrow. Feeling more like 41, a very high UV index with sun and cloud. And Friday, finally, getting a bit of a break and maybe some widespread scattered showers too, which would be great. Pretty decent chance of that. Not a ton of rain in terms of accumulation, but certainly a little bit for everyone. Friday's high only about 25, which is seasonal for this time of year. Your overnight low tonight, 22.
Enjoy a morning coffee on your patio, overlooking the city. Have dinner al fresco style in your outdoor dining area with a great view of the CN Tower. The Concord Canada House in downtown Toronto has extra large balconies that include radiant ceiling heaters and composite wood decking. It's your all-season private sky garden. Now launching the top-level suites on the 50th to 79th floors. Learn more at concordcanadahouse.ca.
You're listening
to 680 News. Small businesses in Ontario are pressing the province for details on when they can finally open at full capacity. Dan Kelly with the Canadian Confederation of Independent Businesses. Many of his members are stuck in a state of partial closure.
And now they're only able to serve up to half of their normal capacity. They have no prospect to know when these restrictions are going to be lifted, and no additional help from government to try to make it through to the other side. That's just deeply, deeply unfair.
The province has reached a 75% vaccination rate, which was originally the goal to lift remaining restrictions. That's now on hold because of Delta. The Chief Medical Officer of Health hasn't said what vaccination rate he'd like to see to allow businesses to fully reopen. Business is next.
This is for all the control seekers, the commitment folks, and the take no nonsense, talk as much as they want to Canadians who want an affordable phone plan that lets you call the shots. With Chatter Mobile, you only pay flat monthly fees, and you never sign on a dotted line. So talk, text, and browse to your heart's desire. Because with Chatter Mobile, you commit to nothing but total control. Visit us online to find a store near you. Chatter Mobile. Now, you make the call.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Customer, but we can't take that offer. Didn't you hear? There's a shortage of cars, and...
Does that broken record sound familiar? Well, at High Park Nissan, Willowdale Nissan, and Newmarket Nissan, we've combined our inventories to offer you the deals that you deserve. All $12 million worth. In fact, your only dilemma should be how fast you're going to get here for the factory direct sales event. Think High Park, Willowdale, or Newmarket for Nissan.
680 News Time, 6:56, and now the 680 News Business Report. Here's Richard Sutton.
The record run for North American stock benchmarks continues unabated. Canada's main stock index, the TSX, settled at a fresh record high today, as did the S&P and the Nasdaq. Traders in a buy mode today on some signs that perhaps the Delta variant cases in the U.S. may be peaking. Johnson & Johnson had some good things to say about its COVID-19 booster shot. Oil was up, and the end result was the TSX closing higher by 39 points to 20,587. Some of the pulp and paper producers had a good showing. Canfor closing up 4.3% at $26.73. West Fraser Timber shares also higher today. On Wall Street, the Dow was up 39 points to 35,405. S&P up 9, and the Nasdaq up another 22 points at a record. Oil higher to $68.10 the barrel. Financials helped out the Toronto stock market. Royal Bank said its third quarter profit was up 34% from a year ago to $4.3 billion. Royal Bank stock was higher by 0.8% at $133.15. National Bank also beat the street on earnings, though that stock was marginally lower.
Canadian dollar a little bit higher at 79.42 cents U.S. At the Business Center, I'm Richard Sutter.
701. Downtown Toronto, partly cloudy, 29 degrees, a Humidex reading of 39. We're going down to an overnight low of 21, and then tomorrow morning, a chance of showers and 25 degrees to start. The News Watch never stops. 680 News, the CFTR AM Toronto. It's 7 o'clock.
Toronto's #1 for breaking news, traffic, and weather. This is 680 News.
It's Wednesday, August 25th. I'm James Monroe.
I'm Slojana Timinzik. Your top stories right now.
Health products possibly contaminated made by a Toronto-based company are being recalled. Health Canada telling you to throw these items out immediately.
Toronto police say a body has been discovered in the Keele and Rogers Road area of the city. The homicide unit has been called in, but so far no confirmation on whether or not this is a homicide.
Canadian evacuation efforts continue in Afghanistan ahead of Tuesday's deadline, but the federal government pledges to continue to try to get people out beyond that date.
Robbie Ray takes the ball for the Blue Jays. They've got some work to do in the wild card chase as the series continues with the Chicago White Sox at Rogers Center. Sports at 15.
Air Canada mandates that all of its employees be vaccinated or perhaps get fired come the end of October. TSX, S&P, and NASDAQ close at records. Business 26.
680 News Time, 7:01.
Traffic and weather together, Carly.
This report is brought to you by Expedia. So for the most part, everything's cleared up on our major routes so far. We've just got some delays to deal with. So on the eastbound 401, it's slow through Mississauga Road, Dixon to the 400 Express Collectors, and approaching Bayview, the Leslie, and the Collectors. Westbound 401 delays from west of Brock Street to approaching Salem, from Keele to Dixon, alternately Express and Collectors. And then west of Mavis, Express Collectors.